lurkers. Hello, all you archaeologists. Archaeologists? That's what the word I meant to say was. I'm the John Struct. I'm in the Sirensong Sea, and I am having a Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood adventure. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the proximity. That took 13 minutes of waiting. It is 10 o'clock, and we all have animal ears in this particular group. If I sound like I'm suddenly surprised, it's because I am. I was, you know, staring at my phone. Don't need this. It's all spooky. Oh, these Pokemon. Right, how do I play this game again? Wait, I can do... Okay, I have no idea how I managed to do that. Did I do that one? There are aliens in the sea. Oh, there's more of them. Interesting looking creatures. Run. That's cool. That's really cool. The teeth. It's Emir. Oh, it's a snail. I know Emir. 96. First boss. I guess you'd have to be able to run and do these AoE moves, otherwise. Like the way the design. Fucking this goddamn move. Like, it will never be able to get an attack in. Boss, the crab. Oh, look at this! It's got better graphics than I'm used to. Look at that! Look at! That's me trying to say, look at that. Gonna do a Hydra Ball. The sea swallows all. cool. That was an interesting looking enemy. First, don't get to see a lot of it, because you're looking downwards constantly. So yeah, narratively speaking, this might not be everyone's favourite game, and there were definitely points during the story that I've actually been annoyed with the combat. Well, not the combat. Just encounters, you know. But this is impressive so far. And also, love me reference to Final Fantasy V. With a ship graveyard. Yeah, it's kind of a shame with all these Final Fantasy V references that this is no one's favourite. These people have no skin! Got no skin in the game. It's another ghost. The governor. Oh, governor. Wow. This seems bad. Oh, he's now on the floor. Yeah, maybe standing on the tank side was a stupid idea. I've taken a lot of damage in this one. The doggo. Bad doggo. more single aiming. I love the use of coffins in this. Are we on a prison island? What's the difference between skinless and fleshless? Oh, one's a ghost and one's a skeleton, John. Yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean. We love the fleshless captive. It's our favorite. It makes us feel feelings. Strange feelings. Doing it again, isn't it? Ooh, that's worse. It's dead now, double dead. Are you a flower? Are you? It's Lorelei from the Sirensong Sea. Oh, don't face the things. Got it. That's an interesting mechanic. Morbid retreat. Is that okay? I want to face like this way. Yeah. Okay. I thought so. So you don't actually know whether you're going to go forwards or backwards. That's clever. I've never seen that in an MMO before. I'm just going to wait, make sure we're facing the right way. So it's going to be a retreat. Okay, no, so we want to go there. Oh, no. It was too big. Didn't actually take that much damage after all that. Lovely. And we managed to get our level up in time. Oh, is that the lighthouse? More like a delight house, because I was delighted with this dungeon. Die. Oh, and they were there as well. They were totally with us. Right, well, I need to figure out how... well, let's get out of here first. No. Let's figure out what that does. Okay. You've given me too many actions. I have to double up on them. I think that makes sense.
That appears to be the last of them. Word from the Misery. Repairs are complete, and we may resume our journey without further delay.
So that was probably really loud.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
I will say that's a pretty strange dungeon contextually. It's just a random ghost island that has nothing to do with anything.
I remember the sea. The smell of the salt and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane. The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma. All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
Oh, it's a diary to her sister. This is pretty. Oh bloody hell, that got us a lot through that level as well. So yeah, blimey. Congrats! You now stand in Kugane, the western point of Hingashi, regrettably the only port in this nation that open to foreign trade. When I do apologise for unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey, needless to say your assistance in overcoming them is much appreciated. Okay, so I'm assuming these are now level 60. Oh no, we're still on 61. Blimey. I was convinced it was going to be 62. Cool. Bodes well for the length and stuff. Guess I'm not getting it done in 6 days, but I really wish I'd done more, but I just get tired very easily. Despite travelling halfway around the world, Alphino is in no mood to take in the sights. And I don't need to burn my way through this game, but glad I am to have arrived. I would remind you all that we are far from home with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother, but I shall take care not to enjoy myself in any event. Doma is our final destination. Our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain Carvalane, I realise you pledged only to us to take us as far as Kugane, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you'd go about reaching that other place. At risk of stating the obvious, you're on a port. Surely there's some kind and generous soul here that will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first travellers seeking passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis like the Yugiri and Gosetsu were forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. They must have found a way to Othard, assuming they're not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we first seek our friends. Leave it to me, Alphino. I'm making friends and inquiries is my speciality. Lest you forget, I've got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Carvalane, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in the large building just beyond the pier. Have your journeys come to an end or about to begin, the Shirakaze Hostelry is the ideal place to rest, relax and reflect, or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours is ever a fast-moving business. Spice trade, the spice trade, you mean? Don't know why I said that. But of course, surely you do not think I travelled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely at the kindness of my heart? Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain. May the navigator watch over and keep you. Right then, to the hostelry. Hostelry, whatever. After you? No, after you. Like I'm literally at the back. cool.
12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
Where are you then?
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady. The signs of the 7th dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
And you are?
Mysterious stranger.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugani and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugani. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I mean, one is enough, buddy.
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies
Ooh,
here,
look at
you
the
know,
lizard man.
including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
You just did.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
Apparently we accepted a quest as well. I'll have a look around. The place is slightly more interesting looking than the last one. Like the colours. Okay, might have cause to go up there anyway. As you must be And you must be Naya Valtirian, slayer of gods, rider of dragons, saviour of Ishgard, stealer of pants, if some more of the more puzzling rumours are to be believed. I knew it. May I say what an honour it is, and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My lady, I just know you and I are going to get along famously. Now then, without further ado, allow me to escort you to company offices. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall make an effort to point out the various landmarks along the way. You would be so good as to follow me. What colour scheme is that? What are these? I've seen a bunch of these. Everyone, if I can have your attention, please. You're now standing in the Tinkonto. Loosely translated, the name means Spire of Drifting Souls, which, as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the aetheryte which stands over yonder. Oh yeah, so it does. Oh, there's a new aetheryte design. The design is markedly different from those of Charlene, yet I trust the function is identical. A diplomat and a scholar, will wonders never cease? Far Eastern aetheryte technologies have long and storied tradition, I assure you. This particular example is constructed by the Onishishu, a collective of skilled craftsmen, guard their ancestral techniques and with utmost secrecy. In short, you will find it no less reliable than its Western counterparts. Attune if you like. Beautiful though it may be, we cannot spend all day staring at the aetheryte. Come, let us move along. The markets are next. Pier 2. What are those? Okay, I don't need to really repair these. We've arrived at the largest shopping district in Kogane. Kogane something. Kogane, as you doubtless are unaware, is an ancient Hingamba word for gold. So in this prosperous part of the port where the golden fortunes are made, lesser fortunes, or Kogane, are earned by the local merchants. It's all quite logical once you learn the language. Now you're beginning to speak my language. Oh, a kindred spirit. What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. No, I just like puns. Hancock, of the East Aldenard Trading Company. You're with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master Kyton. Pray allow me to introduce to you my esteemed guests, but recently come from distant Eorzea. His kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kogane Dori. You sincerity is ever appreciated, as he says. I'm Kyton of the Hakuuchi clan, and it is my honor to serve as the overseer of these markets. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kogane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured your Eorzean Gil are welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, potables. You'll find all of them and more. Oh, we need the last two to move. If I may pause here for a moment. Ooh, look at that. This road leads to Ejin Guy, the district in which Ejin, or foreigners, permitted to reside. Would this be where foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire? Precisely. So you see, it would not be unusual to cross paths with one of our Gallian cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want any physical altercations, after all, such spats being strictly forbidden. The Seki Saigumi punish breaches of the peace quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation, though, to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. Cut down and there? To cut down then and there? You're joking, right? Would that I were, but alas, these samurai are a humorless lot. Why, I recall one instance where a foreign merchant in his cup stared laid his hands on a Hingani aristocrat in front of a Seki Saigumi. Samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. Ugh, don't even want to think about that. So as you can see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways one way or another, or with yourselves in a manner of the late Teleji Agileji. Oh, how I amuse myself. But we must carry on. I've yet to show you the Gallian consulate. Fistus. Oh, they got a really cool looking building. This, as you may have surmised, is the consulate of you-know-who. Marked guards at the gate. Their uniforms are no different from those you've seen in the West. I mean, they're subtly different. But were you to travel far and wide, you'd find many such variations exists, often inspired by the local designs. I love the idea that the Empire's like, yeah, we'll just customize it to the locals. All of which goes to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all creation is not without its artisans. I think they would be, but like, I get it. Supremacists aren't generally like, ooh, I like bitsy old culture. Yeah. Level 61 seems to be much longer than level 60. There is, oh, so much more I could speak of the soothing waters of the onsen. I was going to say, the ephemeral delights of the pleasure district, but you're doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company offices. Realistically, they'd make me wear a hat everywhere I go, so you can't see my rabbit ears. How do I get up to there? At long last we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble offices. We have much to discuss. I will refrain from further prattle. Come, come. Out this way. God, I've been... Oh, hello. I didn't mean to be like, oh, there's a person here. Oh, God. I've arrived in Japan. Anime Japan. Hope that's a talking fish.
Our thaumaturges took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit.
It's quite late.
Come and
for
go
me.
as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence,
we haven't got to the ninja bit yet. We're just in the samurai bit.
Coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
Hush, Hancock.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
We've just arrived at the port town. We had to do a spooky boat ride.
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map.
Okay, do you want to take us to the map?
We are here in Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast.
It's Doma.
Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha. Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
Yeah, I do wonder. I think in anime...
Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll
Ruby
referred
Tide.
to as the Ruby Tithe. In
Tithe?
exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet
Yeah.
guarantees the safety.
Like in One
of
Piece
those who
live
travel
action,
within
people
its
have bright hair
territory.
as well.
Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas.
There's little baby
however.
ones that go in the ears as well.
She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire. Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the
Yeah, they're
Confederacy to make
earpieces,
it known
so they're
that
little
any
tiny
merchants choosing
baby
to sail
snails.
the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
There's a scene where somebody accidentally, like, it's on a boat in a box filling with water, and they take it out and it splutters because they need to be able to talk, right?
What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I think for One Piece live action to work, there needs to be this element of weirdness.
Setsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case.
She has a lot of belts on.
Learn something of their whereabouts in the process.
I think it didn't work as a phone anymore, but I think the snail was fine. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of belts.
No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
He's a trustworthy fellow. If I've ever met one. Yeah, in the canon, just Tataru makes people costumes, so when she took off her mask and revealed that she was secretly her sister, she got a new costume, and I was given a costume as well, but I don't quite understand the one I was given. Let's see if I can actually find it. What's this called? Adventurer's jackets. Wish you could search for a name. Just sort of makes me look like I'm in a school or like a anime airline pilot hostess lady. Like, this is supposed to be an adventurer's jacket, but apparently that's what Tataru does. Anyway. I'm too busy being a bard. Though I'm reluctant to take any action whatsoever. How have you been? Whatsoever that could be construed as placing ourselves in Lady Lolorito's debt. Lord Lady... you know what? There's a reason why I said Lady. Lolorito's debt. We must avail ourselves of what means are available. Ala Mihgo allies place their faith in us. Do not intend to disappoint them. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we were given another costume. I just remembered right at the end. Because we aren't going back to Ishgard. One of the posh dudes, the guy who gave me a posh jacket. So now I can be Lady Bunnington of Bunnington Abbey, one of the local bunny, the rabbit aristocracy. That's a hair's breadth away from the bunnydom. I don't know, but yes, the Lady Bunnington shall go on many adventures. I shall keep this particular jacket. Anytime I want to go to a lunch. Ooh, a present. A good samurai is hard to find. It's a posh people jacket sphere. It would seem inefficient for us. God, we need to fix that door. To venture out together in search of... Oh, crap. Agreed. We need to cast our next net wider. Split up and pursue all available avenues of inquiry. And if we're to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed, Tataru would seem best suited to the task of organising our supplies, procuring new ones. I'm hoping we're all getting those dressing gowns. I know they have names, I just don't know the names. I should know the name. While she attends to that, we four can begin our search of questioning the individuals Hancock identified. LSA and I will take those in 7 districts of the city, and the 2 of you can take in those in the north. In anticipation of such eventuality, I took the liberty of preparing a few sketches of Giri and Gosetsu during our voyage. Look, you do drawing on a boat. It's a pretty good artist. Istolo warned you they're a bit of an artist, but these are great Oh, he just casually fucking drew these. They'll definitely come in handy. He's one of the dickheads. I dabble. Looks like it's you and me, Naive. Let's step outside and talk where we start. We've accepted a quest. I do need to also fix the wibbly woo. Half of those sketches or so. Don't know how to put it, but they're very... Well, see for yourself. I did see them. You may view Alphino sketch at any time during the quest by using the relevant item key items menu. The fuck is the key items menu? Okay, we have a... Looks like them more than they do. Honestly, he could make a living doing this. Sorry, no time for distractions. Why don't we start by visiting Karaku at the onsen? Oh, this is a Japanese game pretending they don't know what an onsen is. There we go. Oh, important side quest. I'll have to find that as well. What's this? What's this thing here? Oh, fuck the levs. Why do they still do levs? No one does the levs. Motherfucker. Oh, there's a lot of these. Surabami. I dream of Shirogane. Why does this have a plus on? Miss Aijin, a moment if you would. As a favour, I would ask you, I'm a bunny lady. I do not look like anyone around here. You see, word has it that Lord Bugyo Kugane has established a new residential district, especially for foreigners. Having long dreamed of a home to call my own, I couldn't help but find myself wanting to know more. I'd very much like to see the district for myself, as I am not a foreigner. I fear I would be turned back before there's all and sundry. The embarrassment would be too much to bear. So I turn to you, Miss Aijin means Emmett. It's a foreigner. I would be most obliged. So yes, actually, fair enough. Have you seen my cat? Right there. I'm given to understand Representative Bogyo is presently at the docks. If you speak with him, he should be able to tell you more. Cannot wait to hear what the man of the place is. Do roll. I'll get my own cat one of these days, so I'll have to settle for this one. Do the roll. It's not going to do the roll. Never mind. Apparently I have a quest to do. Yes. I mean, I'm going to farm that cat for as much internet points as I possibly can. You couldn't stop me. I need to get the kitchen first, though. Oh, this is where we started. Any help? I don't want to have like building and stuff while there's a cat here. Imagine it wouldn't be very fun for the cat. I'm not going to read any more of this. Forward is a side quest. I'm going to read it to myself, just not out loud. Now it's rolling. I'm talking to him though, so I can't watch it roll. Travel to any of the wards. Oh, it's... I know what this is. Yay! Okay. You can have your own houses in this game. I'm not going into that pier. Where am I going to? I could have probably gotten there a more efficient way, but whatever. Across this bridge. I like this aesthetic. This is neat. I don't have this any kind of that kind of money. I'll have to settle for this cottage I'm living in right now, which I guess is actually quite arguably better, but it's not as in a nicer place. Hoping this actually leads to the correct place. Dang it. I'm not allowed to use my mount. Which is fair enough, but... just ride the cat. Anyway, it's 11 o'clock, so I'm a little quieter than I would normally be. Where's the shiny thing? There you are. These allow me to teleport across the sea. Come one, come all. Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes. There is naught that mystical waters of the Boca Kaisen hot springs cannot heal. Oh, what is that in your hand? A sketch? You seek this aura and this Rogadin, do you? 1,000 apologies, but I cannot help you. It is against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons past or present. What about future ones? Please, we came all the way from Eorzea to find our friends. We have a reputation to consider, miss. Men and women from all walks of life come in here in search of rejuvenation. Body and soul. My soul seems to be escaping from this scene, apparently. They seek privacy and discretion. We've ever honoured their wishes. Only the Seki Segumi may demand otherwise. I'm sorry, but there is naught I can do. I suppose we'll just have to ask someone else then. What about that woman who runs the hostelry? Kodakaze, was it? Now we're going. Can we go to the hostel? Why didn't we start there? We were closer to there at the start. Welcome, traveller. Can I interest you in some rice wine, exceptional quality? Delivered the other day. Ah, an a shinobi and a samurai. For me, I would answer your question, but with some few of mine own. If I speak of which you know, Aijin, be not be offended. You're familiar with the situation in the lands across the Ruby Sea, the doomed rebellion of 2.5 decades of quiet. I see, and you're familiar with the ways of the Hingashi, how we elect to stand apart and support no cause but our own, indifferent and callous, some may call us, but pragmatism is essential for humble island nations such as ours is to survive. But we are not fools. Complete isolation is impractical, and so Kugane is open to Aijin. We are equally hospitable to all, or, if I may speak more plainly, yes, I can help you, but if I do, I must also oblige the ones who ask after you. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? If no one comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. As you wish. 2 individuals of whom you speak did indeed come here. They sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip on at the moment. Nevertheless, I made several introductions on their behalf. This is the extent of our interaction. I will provide you with the names of the captains if you like. You've been a great help, Mistress Kodakaze. I'll be sure to come back for that wine sometime. We would welcome your custom, miss. We should question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first ferry, I'll take the rest. And we'll meet here when we've finished, alright? Good luck. We should have put a disguise on and then asked. Bunny hop. Right, I know I just sort of went immediately back into the place I left. I'm unsure how to... Oh yeah. I shall. Good luck with your bird shenanigans. Let me bunny hop. Hurt a little, but... Hello, Spice Trader. You asked me if I've seen this woman and the samurai? The woman is unknown to me, but the man is not. He was for Doma, but I could not help him travel solely between here and Radatan. It would be an unreasonable detour. Not that guy. Up these stairs, climb a hair. It's in a bunny lady. It would make sense that they're literally at the piers. I found this meticulous merchant. Passengers, no, we no longer offer that service. Too much trouble. Now we only transport goods. I told the samurai and sent him on his way. The woman? Ah, the woman you seek. Pleasure houses are plenty. I'm clearly looking for a specific person, you dickhead. Ooh, short pier. I'm told one should take a short walk off one of these. And I found the Kirk captain. Yes, a rogue gentleman did approach me. He wanted to charter a ship to take him across the Ruby Sea, the mad devil. Sent him away like all the others before him. The woman? Nay, I know her not. I feel like it'd be really expensive to have all this incredibly elaborate stuff. However, I do recognise the general layout of like the streets from other games that aren't Japan themed. If that makes any sense. And these little rows they do, where it's like instead of streets in the way that I know them, it's like a big square with these like mini complexes like this. I've seen this in anime. These types of streets. Even yeah, and I've actually seen them in games that again aren't Japanese themed. Now that I think about it. I want to go back to one. How did it? Oh, never mind. Judging from the look of your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. We get to keep the picture, though. Look at that fish. It's that catfish. Well, I suppose we might as well head back. Sorry, there's the cat rolling. Head back to. Wait, I've just remembered. There's someone else on the list I forgot to visit. Gyodo. He's a Namazu fisherman, whatever that means, and a regular here. Maybe we'll find him if we look around. I love him. He should join our team. Why does he have a bell on? What? What? Why do you stare? You have business with me. By the 12, a talking fish. Yes, a talking spirit. Fish, how observant of you, Jin. You'll find me in good spirits, so your rudeness I will ignore this once, but only if you address me again in the proper manner. Sorry, I've never met her. Let's start again. You're Gyodo, right? My name is Lise, and this is Naive. Looking for some friends of ours. I see, I see. Both these ones I know well. Help them secure passage across the Ruby Sea. Really? That's wonderful. Could you do the same for us? Yes, yes. This would not be a problem for you. I could charter the ship this very day, but the journey is fraught with much peril. The fare will not be cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? I didn't think to bring money, but surely Totaro will let us take whatever we need from the science coffers, right? We wouldn't be the only passengers, though. Could we take a moment to talk it over with our friends? Yes, yes, but hurry. Your ship must depart under the cover of darkness. We shall meet again on sunset at Tasagare Bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring many gil, yes? I want one of those. It's about time our luck's changed. Hafano and the others will be thrilled. Probably a trap. Oh, hang on. Oh. I just realised, I was like, what quest is this? I know what quest it is. It's a bard quest, isn't it? Because I'm 62? No, oh, I didn't even do my level 60 quest, because there's 2 of them. I want one of those as well. Give me one of those gremlins. Smaller one though. And I'll have a goblin. And the kobolds. Jahantel's eyes light up at the sight of you. Ah, my dear Naev, how good of you to pay me a visit, and timely one at that. Our friend Samson, whom you journeyed, I met with him, but recently it pleases him to say that his labours have finally borne fruit. His proposal for a unit incorporating bards has received formal approval. Even as we speak, he's rounding up members of the unit's inaugural mission. During our conversation, Samson mentioned that he had a favour to ask of you, in case I haven't heard of him from yet. Mayhap you could seek him out? You'd like to find him at Quiver's Hold. You know what? I am quite tired. Let's finish the carp thing first, at the very least. I mean, trap. Why does this have a little symbol on it? Greetings, my honoured madam. To be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices. Ah, new symbol for just... you're going to teleport somewhere. God, I've only done really little today. I've just found it already tiring. We spoke with a number of merchants and captains at Southern Piers, several recognised Gosetsu, and confirmed that he's been searching for a vessel to deliver him to Athard. None, however, made any mention of Lady Yugiri. Yes, it's the same story for us, but you'll never believe what happened. There was a talking fish. So this Gyodo claims to have aided both Gosetsu and Yugiri. How fortuitous. Not a word I would have chosen, Master Alphano. Stupid's what I'd call it. How can you agree to his price without making an attempt to haggle, even confirming what it was in the first place? Yes, that too was a misstep on their part, but that's not what troubles me most. Gyodo and his brethren are not renowned for their generosity of spirit. Rather, they disdained as scheming moneylenders, ever eager to turn a profit from others' misfortune. Everyone we questioned stated Gosetsu was alone. Owner Gyodo claims to have met both him and Yugili. I suppose it's just possible that Gosetsu made inquiries by himself and we called upon Yugili once he had found a willing captain. But it is equally possible, if not more likely, that you're being deceived. Do not forget there are parties present in Kugane with agendas which may run contrary. I told you I'm tired. Jirone, Viceroy was once a spy herself, as I recall. And I should be surprised if she did not have countless agents here in her employ, all eager to prove themselves to their new master. What better way to do that than by delivering her the heads of foreign insurgents? But it's a adorable fish, man. He wouldn't cheat us. Fine, you're right about him, but Gyoda's working for the Empire. Who's to say he didn't do the same trick on Yugili and Gosetsu? I mean, if he did, he might know where they are, and if he succeeded, they might be in trouble. Anyway, if he holds up his end of the bargain, we'll have nothing to worry about it, will we? Tries to betray us, our vote, we take him prisoner, punch him till he tells us the truth. So if it's a trap, we'll bring it and deal with the consequences. I like the way you think. Very well, we should prepare for the worst. Totaro will remain here, and I shall follow the three of you at a discreet distance. Once more, I must caution you to avoid physical altercations at all costs. Even should Imperial agents attempt to engage you, this Seki Segumi will not hesitate to clap you in irons or cut you down. Anything untoward should happen, you should return here at once. Is that clear? To review, Lice, Naive, and I will meet with the fish as planned, and he'll keep watch from distance. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Clan Centurio. One-star veteran clan hunt. Okay. You're in Final Fantasy 12 and probably earlier ones. 9 maybe. 9 and 12. Our would-be allies nowhere to be seen. Make ready, Naive. Something smells fishy. Yeah, I'm seeing bad things happening.
He's late.
And most sincere apologies to you and yours, yes, yes. This way, quickly now.
Probably should have guessed he would sound like that. Pull the other one. It's got bells on.
Enough! Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
This ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes, yes. Long before was it pledged to another. To me! These ones are for Doma!
Can we punt him into the sea then?
I knew it couldn't be this simple.
Nothing personal, yes, just business.
Punt him into the sea.
Business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Yay!
Come on, let's find a way out of here.
Okay, that's probably the smart way of doing it. I'm not supposed to fish. He's fine in the sea. Yeah, I like these designs for the Empire. Yeah, it seems this side's going to be more fun than the Ala Mihgo side. As expected, the Segumi is called our scent. Since fighting them is out of the question, we'll have to find our way back to the Ruby Bazaar, evading their patrols as we go. In a stupid side quest. If they find you, use these smoke bombs to make you escape. Use smoke bombs to make their escape. Thanks. Well, it said by using by pressing R3, but that didn't work, so... I don't actually know where we're trying to get to. It would be bizarre, sure, but I don't know where that is. Let me use this. Okay, yeah, it's a bit crappy on a controller. Hope there's not a fire in this one. Oh, there was already a fire, wasn't there? Why did you have this as one thing and not two? Okay. Yay, I love the turtles as well. Oh yeah, you saw him before. Cool. Everything's gonna be alright. It's a hero and a half shell.
Stay hidden and quiet. Understood?
Oh, it was already set correctly. Heroes in a half shell.
Clear the road! Clear the road! You there, Korjin. We seek 4 foreigners. One, a brutish woman carrying an unconscious Namazu. Have you seen them?
For foreigners, you say? Ah, yes! Very rude they were, making no apology as they barged past. They went that way, I think.
Many thanks, good sir. With me, they cannot have gone far.
All is well. The Sekisei Gumi will not return this way for some time, I should think.
Thanks, Turtle.
You are of the East Aldenard Trading Company, yes? Come with me. I know a safer way.
You are returned. And with guests, I see.
Our meeting went about as well as expected. We've brought the Namazu who thought to betray us. When he wakes up, we'll see what he knows about Yugiri and Gazetsu.
Well done, you. When I saw the Seki Segumi out in force, I did begin to worry, but I see my fears were misplaced.
Actually, if it weren't for Soroban, we might not have gotten away.
'Twas my pleasure.
Yet I must ask, Soroban, why would you deceive the Sekisegumi to help us, foreigners of whom you know naught?
Why, out of the kindness of my heart, is what I would like to say, but my motives are not so pure. I chanced to witness your meeting with Hancock at the tavern and saw an opportunity.
Oh, he did say people were watching us.
An opportunity?
Like many, I came to Kugane as a trader to make my fortune. Kojin of the Red may serve the Empire as mercenaries, but Kojin of the Blue walk a different path.
Red Oni, Blue Oni.
Most here would rather not meet our gaze, much less do business. So I seek the custom of those less predisposed to dismiss us outright, namely the East Aldenard Trading Company.
Quid pro quo, is it? Well, there is no denying that we owe you a debt. What say you, Hancock? Will you consider doing business with our entrepreneurial friend here?
Rest assured, Master Soroban, that in matters of trade, the company does not discriminate. We would be honored to hear your proposal.
I promise you will not regret this, good sir. Ah, yes. You sought passage across the Ruby Sea, did you not? I have a ship you can use.
You do? Well then, far be it from us to refuse.
Soroban's much better at laying traps.
And you mine.
I'm still annoyed he tried to deceive us, but at least we're prepared for it. Even so, next time we should probably try and avoid running around Kugane in the middle of the night while the city stamping at our heels. Still level 61. I'm genuinely, like... I'm going to end this stream pretty much now, and we're still on level 61 quests. It would have been nice to, like, get to the line where 62. Yeah, we're at 62. Okay, yeah, I'm too tired. I have to go. I'm sorry. You know what I meant. We got a cat. We'll speak tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching this. I've been having a Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood adventure. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.